All right, this video is to address one of us that emailed me and is like, well, can't the government come up with a counterbalance to XRP, Ripple, and stuff like that? I can answer this in 2 seconds. It's very fast. Okay. The United States government has some of the best minds at its disposal. They can print an infinite amount of money to finance any project that they need. They're gifted with having some of the best tech available in the world within the borders of the United States. That being said, even if they create something that's even better than XRP, the whole Ripple network, let's say they create something that's beyond it, okay? Because XRP and Ripple were created by Americans. But let's just say the US government decides to do like their version of a Manhattan Project and go, we are building something that's going to decimate the XRP Ripple network. It's going to be so much better. It's going to be amazing. Here's the problem. Who's going to adopt it? See, you have to understand the Ripple XRP system, it has a couple of kinks in it. That's based from a person that's worked in this world. I can tell you, it has a couple of kinks and things. It's gonna be resolved, by plugins later. Like XRP moves, money. But other things like, smart contracts and stuff like that, that all has to be worked into it. So those are later plugins. So it has some, has to go through, this phase and then 2.0, 3.0, so on. That being said, even let's say America was to come out and say, we have this now. It's part of FedNow. It's part of the quant system. We replaced the SWIFT. It's incredible. It's amazing. Countries around the world don't want to get into bed with the United States government anymore. They don't want to do that because when you take a knee down to the United States and one day you don't agree with something, you get hit with the first wave of warfare, financial sanctions. Countries don't want to go through that anymore. That's why there's been a big rush on, we need to have gold in the country. We need to have hard assets. We need to have our own digital currency. It has to be on an open network that doesn't run through New York City and DC. Do you understand? That's why even China is building their own IMF, their version of the IMF based on Ripple XRP tied to the BRICS nation to circumvent the Washington, DC IMF. So to answer the question, can the United States build something that's better and XRP Ripple? I can say absolutely. I have no doubt. I have no doubt in the country that I was born in and that I love of them creating something amazing. The problem is the one thing they cannot control is the fact that around the world, people don't want to deal with us anymore. They want to avoid us. They don't want to import our foods. They don't want to import our culture. They don't want to import our regulations. They don't want our government relations. They don't want to be financially tied to us. They don't want to borrow money from us. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? All empires die. Some empires died and they just don't even know that it's happened yet. That's what's happening to America. So, yeah, I'm not concerned about that. The world has moved past the United States.